Hello and welcome into tonight's broadcast, everybody. I am Samuel Reese, excited to be coming to you live tonight for game number 4 of what's been a memorable American League Division series thus far. The Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox squaring off under the lights at Fenway Park, an elimination game for the Tampa Bay Rays and a chance to advance to the American League Championship Series for the Boston Red Sox. On the bump tonight for Boston, Eduardo Rodriguez. He only lasted 41 pitches in Game 1 against the Rays in a loss, 1 2/3 innings, allowing 2 hits, 2 runs, walked 2 batters, and only had 1 strikeout. Looking for a much better performance tonight as the Red Sox try to make it 3 wins in a row against Tampa and set up a date against either the Astros or the White Sox starting Friday in the ALCS. Well, it's another packed house on hand at Fenway Park. Last night was unbelievable. I guess the game started in the afternoon. It ended 5 hours and 15 minutes after it started off of a Christian Vasquez game-winning home run in the 13th inning. What a night that was yesterday. Memorable Game 3 without a doubt. Marred with some controversy as well after an awkward play in the 13th inning where a ball hit off the wall and off the warning track, then deflected off the hip, I guess you could say, of Hunter Renfroe and landed over the green monster. By rule, that's a ground rule double. Tampa would have scored if that hadn't happened. But that's how it all went down. Here's the Rays batting order tonight. Randy Arozarena leads off. Wander Franco batting second. Then it's Brandon Lau, Nelson Cruz, Jordan Luplow, Yandy Diaz, Austin Meadows, Mike Zunino, and in the cleanup spot, Kevin Kiermaier. That's how the lineup looks tonight for the Tampa Bay Rays. What's going on, Karan? Welcome to the broadcast. Yeah, man, I'm ready for Pat's Cowboys. I'm sort of expecting the Patriots to lose that, but hey, maybe they'll surprise me. We shall see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that on Sunday. The Rays offense this series, 9 runs in the first inning, only 6 in all other innings. And thank you, Gisiro, for tuning in. Great to see you as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. All right, we're ready for first pitch. Let's get the party started at Fenway Park, folks, as the Red Sox try to avoid this series heading back to Tampa. They want to end it tonight. Arozarena up first for Tampa Bay. And Eduardo Rodriguez delivers the first pitch, fouled off by Arozarena, and we're off and running in Game 4. Randy Arozarena, this series, batting 3-for-11. He does have 1 home run. That came in Game 1. Low and inside was that pitch from Rodriguez. 1-1 the count. Arozarena held up, check swing. First base umpire said he didn't go. 2 balls and a strike. Rodriguez hasn't had the most consistent season. And coming into this game, he's not playing the most confident baseball at the moment. So hopefully he can rebound from that Game 1 loss he had where he only went, as mentioned, an inning and 2/3. Wander Franco on deck for Tampa Bay. 3-1 pitch on the way from Eddie Rodriguez. And that's sent foul. Full count to the first batter of the game. The other ALDS, Astros White Sox, that series was supposed to continue today with Game 4, but rain in Chicago postponed Game 4 to tomorrow. So the Red Sox do have the chance to become the first team to clinch a spot in the ALCS. Another foul ball by Arozarena. He stays alive. Another 3-2 pitch on the way from Rodriguez. And this ball is hit well to right field. Running back is Renfroe, and he made the catch. Hunter Renfroe lunging out and holding on for out number 1. A tip of the cap from Rodriguez to his right fielder, and that gets the Fenway crowd on their feet early. Wow. I mean, this was a well hit off the bat of a Rosarena, and my goodness, Renfroe had a lot of ground to cover, and that was sort of hit towards right center in between Renfroe and Hernandez, because Kike Hernandez was also running over to try to make the play, but Renfroe able to get to it for out number 1. Here comes Wander Franco. Batting second. He's hitting 400 in this series, by the way. And it's a first pitch strike at 94. So yeah, he's 6 for 15 this series. A home run, 2 RBI, a 1.133 OPS. 0-1 to Franco. Fouled off his leg, and he comes out limping. Struck his left leg. He'll try to shake that off. It was just a pitch low and in the zone, and yeah, that went straight off the left shin, really. And Franco is going to take some extra time before stepping back into the batter's box. In postseason history, when it comes to the most multi-hit games before age 21, Wander Franco already with 3. Miguel Cabrera holds the record with 5, and then 3 players with 4. 0-2 pitch to the rookie. Upstairs, ball 1. A 2-1 lead in the series for Boston. And in these best-of-5 series, you tend to see really series flipped on its head rather quickly, and that's what we're seeing here in this series. As Franco fouls one off after game 1, it was all going right for the Rays. You know, a shutout victory. It was looking bad for the Red Sox, and then all of a sudden, Boston win back-to-back games and have a chance to clinch tonight a spot in the ALCS. Yes, go Sox. Absolutely, Curtis. Thanks for tuning in. As that pitch is low and in the dirt from Rodriguez, Franco had to hop out of the way. 2-2 the count. Great to have you here, Curtis, and everyone else tuning in tonight. Yeah, I do as well, man. I do as well. I feel the Red Sox momentum, especially after last night. I mean, what a game and what a win. And there's strike 3. Down goes Wander Franco. A pitch that appeared a bit high, but the umpire called it a strike. Franco quickly pleading his case before walking to the dugout. And I honestly think Vasquez played a big role in his glove adjustment. He quickly adjusted that glove to make it look like a strike. And catchers do play a role in those calls, believe it or not. Maybe more than one would think. Vasquez quickly just shifted that glove down a hair, and it was enough to convince the umpire that it was a strike. So 2 away, and that's the first punch out for Rodriguez tonight. Batting third for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. Boy, is he in a slump this series. 0 for 14. It's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Yeah, Lowe, Zunino, and Kiermaier have all been struggling in this series. Those 3 had 76 combined home runs in the regular season, but Lau's 0 for 14, Zunino 1 for 12, and Kiermaier 1 for 11. As the 0-1 is cut on and missed. A quick 0-2 count for Eddie Rodriguez. And the crowd at Fenway rises up looking for another strikeout is Rodriguez. Yeah, I'm with you, Curtis. I agree, man. 0-2 pitch. And this ball is hit sharply to right, and that will be foul. It just veered to the right of the foul pole as Lowe sent one towards the pesky pole. The at-bat continues, and my goodness, that ball was hit with enough pace that if it was to the left of the pole, it certainly would have been out of here. Lau has had a good career at Fenway batting, offensively speaking, a 444 average and 6 home runs. The 0-2 pitch coming again from Rodriguez. He struck him out. Swing and a miss. Down goes Lau. Still 0-4 on the series. And Rodriguez ends the inning with back-to-back Ks. And of course, the inning got started with an incredible grab in right field by Renfroe. 1-2-3 to start this game. We go to the bottom of the first. It's game 4 of the ALDS. Welcome back, everybody. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Red Sox. Batting first, Kyle Schwarber. Then it's Kike Hernandez, Rafael Devers, Xander Bogaerts, Alex Verdugo, JD Martinez, Hunter Renfroe, Christian Vasquez, and then the other Christian Arroyo in the cleanup spot. Tonight's lineup has been hitting very well this postseason. All 9 batters have been batting above 300 this postseason, by the way, as that's a grounder from Schwarber to start off, and Franco able to get it to Luplow in time for a quick first out. On the mound tonight for the Tampa Bay Rays, Colin McHugh. McHugh, not always a starter. In fact, he's pitched 37 games this season, just 7 starts, a 6-1 record, 1.55 ERA. He pitched in game 2 of the ALDS in a loss, 1 2/3 innings he went, allowing 2 runs. So McHugh trying to bounce back tonight in a game that obviously Tampa Bay need to have. First pitch is a strike to Kike Hernandez. How about Hernandez this postseason, batting .474? In the series, batting .474. In the postseason, .500. He's 8 for 16 with 2 home runs and 5 RBI. As the 0-1 is a blooper to right and a diving catch by Arozarena. Well, the right fielders have already been making the highlight reel. Renfroe earlier in the inning, and now Arozarena coming in for the sliding grab in out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Up comes Rafael Devers. Devers in the 3 spot. And sorry, Devers is the one exception for when I said the whole lineup was batting over 300. I forgot about Devers. He has been in a slump this series. 188 is his average in the postseason. Is this the night where he turns it around? And yeah, sorry, I'm just seeing your comment now, Curtis. Yeah, Red Sox Dodgers World Series would definitely be cool. Although I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. First, we got to take care of business tonight as this is sharply hit to right, bouncing in front of a Rosarena. It's a single for Rafael Devers. First hit of the ball game. Devers on base, and the inning continues. Yeah, Hernandez has been the same for the Red Sox as he was with the Dodgers. Yeah, a great player, no doubt about it. Clutch and a winner, indeed. So a nice hit by Devers in the right field, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. Well, I mentioned the slump Devers has been in this series, but maybe that hit to lead off tonight is a sign of good things to come for him. Bogaerts 1 home run this series, batting .357. And it's a curveball for strike 1 by McHugh to lead off the at-bat. Bogaerts' .375 average in the postseason. This is the 5th game of the postseason for the Red Sox. 4th for the Rays. Of course, the Red Sox had to win the wild card game against the Yankees to get to this stage. And lunging out, this is a slow roller to Franco. The throw, not in time. Safe at the bag is Xander Bogaerts. The Rays believe he was out, but the first base umpire signaled otherwise. And will Tampa decide to challenge here? Tell you what, it took a big first bounce, and then it was into the shallow part of the infield. Franco had to run in on it, quickly sling one to first, and yeah, it's definitely close looking at the replay, but I think, ooh, yeah, he might be out. He might be out. The Rays very well might have a case, and they are challenging the call as the umpires put the headsets on. And yeah, he's out. He's out. I don't think this should be a long review. There we go. And there's the signal. Out at first, indeed, is Xander Bogaerts. So that will end the inning. Call overturned. Through 1, no score between the Red Sox and the Rays. Crews due up for the Tampa Bay Rays. I'll be back with more after this 2nd inning next in Game 4 of this ALDS. Welcome back, everybody. Nelson Cruz leading off here in the top of the second inning for the Tampa Bay Rays. The 41-year-old still making an impact in the postseason. He had a home run earlier this series. And first pitch of the inning, a strike from Eduardo Rodriguez. What's good, Adam? I'm doing well. Hoping the Red Sox can end this series tonight and punch a ticket into the ALCS, as that's sent foul. And thank you, VPR, for also tuning in. And yes, hello to everybody. Go Sox indeed. 0-2 count to Cruz, the number 4 hitter in the Tampa Bay lineup. 1-2-3 went Tampa Bay in the first. That's outside. 1-2 the count. Rodriguez set to deliver. He got him on the inside corner. Strike 3. Down goes Cruz, and that strikeout number 3 already for Eduardo Rodriguez. It's still early, but Rodriguez looking good. That's the 3rd strikeout on the 4th out of the game. In fact, he's had 3 strikeouts in a row now. The umpires tonight at home plate, it's Ron Culpa. At first, Greg Gibson. At second, Brian Knight. At third, Dan Bellino. DJ Rayburn in left field. And the graphic went away too quickly, but the right field umpire is the crew chief. Didn't quite get his name. As the first pitch to Luplow is a ball. Luplow 1 for 5 in this series. 1 home run, 4 RBI. And there's ball 2. Looked like it could have been called a strike. With that being said, there have been a couple of balls that have been called strikes, so maybe that evens it out a bit. 2-0 on the way to Luplow, who's in the middle of the Tampa Bay lineup tonight. And that is a strike. Bottom inner corner of the strike zone. 2-1. Luplow did not start yesterday. He did come in as a pinch hitter for G-Man Choi. And Luplow fouls one off his leg. 2-2. Right back into the count is Rodriguez. Great day in Boston. The Boston Marathon took place earlier today, which is obviously a huge deal in this region. The marathon usually takes place in the spring, but because of COVID, got moved to the fall this year. And now tonight, the Red Sox with a chance to clinch, and there's a strike 3 call. Or rather, a swing and a miss for strike 3, I should say. Rodriguez with 4 strikeouts tonight. 2 away in the top of the second. He's in a groove right now. And there's the slider. Luplow went chasing. Welcome into the broadcast, J.A. Are there people who recognize umps by name? I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, I know a few. I know like the big ones, like Angel Hernandez and Joe West, but I can't say I recognize many umps by name, to be honest with you, as it's a 1-0 count. Yeah, well, the Rays have to, obviously, they have to perform tonight or else their season will be done. Best team in the American League in the regular season, and their season is in danger now. 1-1. The count to Yandy Diaz. Diaz on the ground to third. Devers is there, and the throw in time across the diamond. Rodriguez is cruising early on. A couple of 1, 2, 3 innings to get this one started. We go to the bottom of the second. coming up next, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back in, everybody. And we head to the bottom of the second, and that is correct. Adam, if the Red Sox win this one, the series is done. Yep, it's a best of 5 series. So first 1 to 3 wins takes the series. As Verdugo's at the plate, he's 5 for 15. Yeah, as JA said, it's probably listed as if necessary. Yeah, JA. I mean, they show the names of the umpires because they deserve respect. I mean, officials of sporting events deserve a ton of respect. They're under a lot of pressure to get calls right. So even though fans probably don't remember the names of officials that well in a lot of sports, I mean, it's still fine to list them. I think they deserve that. I'm a soccer referee myself for obviously like middle school age kids where I still feel like I'm under a lot of pressure. I can only imagine what with like parents yelling at me and stuff that I got wrong calls. So I can only imagine what it's like umpiring a playoff baseball game. So, those guys deserve respect. They deserve to have their name shown on the broadcast. Verdugo, much better against righties than lefties this season. 11 home runs off of righties, 2 against lefties. 228 average against left-handed pitchers, 321 against righties. Here comes the 2-2. Curveball swung on and delivered to deep center field. Back at the track is Kiermaier, and that will retire Verdugo, 1 away. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in tonight. It's been a fun series to call thus far, as JD Martinez will now step up to the plate. The winner to the The winner of this series to the ALCS. The Red Sox can end this series tonight. The Rays need to win to force a winner-take-all Game 5 back in Tampa on Wednesday. And this curveball swung on. Martinez to shallow center and a diving catch. Kiermaier holds on for out number 2. The fielders are putting on a show tonight. 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning. Wow, that was another impressive defensive play, because this was hit to about the middle of center field, but Kiermaier had a lot of ground to cover, and he got there in the nick of time, sliding in to make the catch. And now the Rays set up a possible 1-2-3 inning. Batting 7th, Hunter Renfroe for Boston. He takes ball 1 low. You think it'll be Red Sox Astros in the ALCS? Yeah, that would be a heck of a series. Renfroe batting .313 this postseason. McHugh with a strike. Outer corner, 1-1. And you think Dodgers Braves in the NL? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Braves had a big win earlier today against the Brewers. Here's another curveball delivered to center field, but once more, Kiermaier is back at the track to make the play. Thanks, Nick, for tuning in. All right, you say the Rays are gonna win this series first, and then take down the Astros. We'll see, man. We'll see. As I'll be back for inning number 3, scoreless so far in Game 4. We head to the 3rd inning now at Fenway Park. And what's good, Nate? Glad to have you here. Hope you're having a good Monday as Rodriguez delivers the first pitch of the inning. And on the check swing, it was fouled off by Austin Meadows. Meadows, the number 7 hitter in the Tampa Bay lineup tonight. He's batting 2 for 5 this series. 1 home run, a couple RBI. 0-1 from Rodriguez. Another foul ball, this time a full swing from Meadows. You got Red Sox 5-2. I like it. I like it. I hope you're right, Nate. I hope you're right. No balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Meadows stays alive as that's fouled back. So far, so good for both pitchers, Rodriguez and McHugh. 2 pitchers who struggled in their opening appearances of the series. McHugh in game 2 and Rodriguez in game 1. What's up, Oscar? And what's up, Ladanian? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Oscar. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do U.S. Panama because the game was only on streaming on Paramount Plus, which I do have, but I'm unable to get up on my big screen TV, which I watch games on for doing broadcasts here. So that's why I wasn't able to do U.S. Panama, Oscar. So I apologize about that. Would have done it if I was able to. But I do plan on doing U.S. Costa Rica on Wednesday, at least the second half, because I may be gone for the first half. But yeah, I do plan on doing U.S. Costa Rica. The Red Sox replied to your TikTok. How about that? That's awesome, man. As the curveball is inside, that's ball 3. The count now full. We'll see. We'll see how the Dodgers do later tonight, Nate, against the Giants. Pivotal game 3 later on. So the count full to Meadows. And time called for by the lefty hitter. Three-two. That is popped into the air and veering foul to the left side. 36 pitches for Rodriguez, early 3rd inning. A look at players acquired in the Chris Archer deal back in a trade with Pittsburgh in the summer of 2018. Tyler Glasnow, Austin Meadows, and Shane Baz all acquired in that deal, and all 3 of them have been a big part of this Tampa Bay team in their World Series run last year and this season. As this is smoked foul. That was a line drive hit foul. Who do I got winning, Astros or White Sox? You mean in the series or in game 4 tomorrow? I'm going to say the Astros. I think the Astros will still win the series, but the White Sox do have a bit of momentum on their side after last night. But I'm still going to take Houston. Another 3-2 pitch, and once more, Meadows stays alive with a foul ball. Game 4. I'm going to say Houston. But honestly, I think it's a coin flip. I think it's a coin flip. I could see the Chicago White Sox winning too in game 4 and that series going to a 5th game. But I'm going to say the Astros win it tomorrow, win game 4 tomorrow and win the series. We'll see, though. Another foul ball by Meadows. The count has been full for, 4 pitches now. The crowd at Fenway trying to get behind Eduardo Rodriguez. Fouled off by Meadows again. He really had to get low for that one. What about Giants-Dodgers? I'm going to say Dodgers take game 3 tonight. I still think the Giants are going to win the series, though. I don't know. I mean, I picked the Giants to win the series before it started, so I'm going to stick with that. But I get a feeling that the Dodgers are going to win tonight, and then somehow the Giants are going to win games 4 and 5. We'll see. We'll see. Austin Meadows still alive. Another foul ball. 12 pitches this at bat. Quite extraordinary. Here comes the 13th. This is high into the air, foul territory, not playable for Vasquez. So the 13th pitch, also a foul ball. Here comes a 14th pitch of the at bat. I mean, this is quite extraordinary. Pitch number 14 to Meadows. Fouled off again. Wow, unbelievable here. This at bat just keeps on going. No outs, bases empty. This is the leadoff hitter here in the third. And look at that. First 2 innings, Rodriguez had 29 pitches. This at bat, he's at 14. Another 3-2 on the way. And that's line foul. Yeah, this is ridiculous, Nick. Yeah, I would think so. That Meadows has to get a hit out of this. Would I be confident playing the Astros? Yeah, I mean, if the Red Sox can beat Tampa Bay, then I think they can beat Houston. I think they could beat any team in the league, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'd say I'd be pretty confident. Another pitch fouled off by Meadows. I mean, this is just extraordinary. What can Meadows do here on the 17th pitch? He strikes out. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5 for Rodriguez. An absolute battle between he and Meadows, and Rodriguez delivers the knockout punch. 1 away in the third. And up next will be Mike Zunino. All 7 batters retired so far in this game, and the crowd is absolutely loving it. Yeah, Erod did win the battle indeed. First pitch low and inside to Zunino, the number 8 hitter in the lineup. Zunino struggled offensively this series, batting 0.83. As the 1-0 is hit with a broken bat, that'll be caught. Christian Arroyo making the play, and the broken bat nearly hit Arroyo right there. Didn't lose focus, though, and 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Can Rodriguez retire the entire order first time through? He has a chance to do that here as he faces Kevin Kiermaier. As this is a grounder right to Devers. Devers across the diamond for out number 3. Eduardo Rodriguez has retired the entire Tampa Bay order to start this game. The crowd at Fenway delivering a huge round of applause. I'll be back after the break. Yeah, that's right, Travis. A busy week for me, but as a huge Red Sox fan, I'm trying to call every game I can in their postseason run. I'll be back. Bottom of the third is next, and Let's Go Sox is right. Thanks, Alex, for tuning in over on Twitch. Back for more in a moment. We head to the bottom of the third inning, and Shane McClanahan enters the game for Tampa Bay. He appeared in game one of the ALDS. In fact, he started 5 innings pitched and a strong performance. And so it will be a bullpen game for the Rays. And you have to think that was the plan all the way through, as McHugh went 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts, and just 18 total pitches. And the Rays are not afraid to take this approach. We know that. A 1-1 count to Christian Vasquez, as the starter McHugh only faced 7 batters in this game through 2 innings. Yes, yeah, definitely check out Travis's channel, as this is a blooper in the center and a base hit for Christian Vasquez. He leads off the third inning with a hit. And that'll send up Christian Arroyo, the cleanup hitter, as this ball was a sinker in the bottom of the zone. In fact, might have been below the zone. Yeah, there you go. Thursday and Sundays for football. That's when you can catch Travis. Arroyo now up at bat. He goes swinging at the first pitch. High fly ball into the right field. Arozarena in prime position for the catch. 1 out, and Vasquez stays on first. So 1 away, and now we go back to the top of the Red Sox order. Kyle Schwarber will come up to the plate. And going back to that, Vasquez was thinking about tagging up and taking off for second, but thought better. First pitch to Schwarber down low. Zunino quickly stood up just in case Vasquez took off for second and attempted a steal. Schwarber 0 for 1. Oh, yeah, that was an impressive win for the Bills last night over the Chiefs. No doubt about it. Yeah, Matt Jones did show some good composure this week, as there's a check on Vasquez at first. As McClanahan threw over to Luplo, Vasquez back to the bag in time. Yeah, I mean, I do like Mac Jones. Obviously, there's still a lot of development to be had. He's a rookie after all. I do get nervous with some of the passes he throws. Sometimes I think the decision making can be a little bit better, but yeah, he does have composure, no doubt about it. We saw in that game-winning drive, great composure from Mac Jones. So overall, like what I'm seeing from Jones, but the team is just not good enough right now. The defense was especially concerning yesterday against Houston, but we'll see. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. We'll see if the Patriots can somehow make a playoff push. Yeah, exactly. As that is ball 4 to to Kyle Schwarber, I beg your pardon. And Christian Vasquez will now head into scoring position at second. Look at this. The 2020 World Series starting pitchers for Tampa Bay were Tyler Glasnow, Blake Snell, Charlie Morton, and Ryan Yarbrough. Glasnow had Tommy John surgery in August. Snell traded to the Padres in December. Charlie Morton signed with the Braves as a free agent. And Ryan Yarbrough left off the ALDS roster as he's had a troubling season. So that is quite interesting. Thursday Night Football, by the way, this week. We'll see the Buccaneers take on the Eagles, 8:20 Eastern Time, 5:20 Pacific. And welcome into the broadcast, Owen. You're finally here. No worries for coming in a little bit late. No worries, Owen. You were having Thanksgiving dinner. That's right. It's Thanksgiving in Canada. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you up in Canada. Hope you enjoyed your day. What's up, Vaughn? Glad to have you here. Yeah, more baseball indeed, man. It's the postseason. It's the postseason, baby. Yep. Love covering the MLB playoffs every October as Kike Hernandez up at bat. 0 for 1. He lined out in the first. Runners on first and second with one out. No, I did not have school today, Vaughn. I did not. Nope. Every year we get this holiday off, which used to be Columbus Day. I guess it's being renamed. I don't know, but yeah, we did not have school. Ball one delivered to Kike. Now comes the 1-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Yeah, I don't know. All the Yankee fans seem to be hibernating ever since the wild card loss last week, as that swung on and missed. Strike two. Oh yeah, it's great seeing Yankee fans suffer. I mean, I have some friends who are Yankees fans, don't get me wrong, but I just, as a Red Sox fan, it's great to see the Yankees lose and underperform every postseason, as that's inside for ball two. The count is even to Kike Hernandez. All right, thank you for that insight, Nate. There's the Giants lineup tonight. And McClanahan takes a glance at second. No one's covering the bag, though, for Tampa Bay. Lau is standing a few steps back. Yes, Nick. Lau, I think he did strike out. Yeah, I believe he did strike out. But yeah, as you say, he has really gone quiet the last few games. Yep. Look at the Rays rookie pitchers in this ALDS. Shane McClanahan in right now. Shane Baz pitched in game 2. Drew Rasmussen in game 3. And so a lot of rookie pitchers for the Rays needing to step up, as this is hit high into the air by Hernandez. Shallow left field. Meadows is there, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Vasquez still on second, Schwarber on first, and up comes Rafael Devers. Devers 1 for 1. He singled in the opening inning. Trying to go 2 for 2 now. Devers is someone who was in a slump heading into the night. He goes after the first pitch. This ball's hit well. Will it stay in the park? It is gone! Deep center field and out of here. Rafael Devers, a 3-run home run. And the Red Sox strike first in game 4. Second home run of the postseason for Rafael Devers. And the first of the series. And Fenway Park into a frenzy. 3-0 Red Sox in the blink of an eye. Wow. That ball just kept on carrying. Kiermaier was back at the wall, but all he could do is watch that ball sail over him and into the stands at Fenway Park. I am hyped, no doubt about that, Vaughn. Wow. That was awesome. Xander Bogaerts now at the plate. He takes strike 1. And as mentioned, Devers was in a real slump this series, but he's now 2 for 2 with a 3-run home run tonight. And this ball swung on into the gap between short and third. It's a base hit for Xander Bogaerts as he reaches first. And yes, I did see your message, Nate. Yep. I see the Dodge. You put the Dodgers lineup in there. Yep. Very good. That ball was hit high into the air and deep enough to leave the park. Great smile on the face of Devers. Verdugo saying, "Let's go, baby." There's strike one from McClanahan to Alex Verdugo. Yeah, no worries for getting off topic, Adam. What are the common hockey score deficits? Um, yeah, it varies, Adam. It varies. Yeah, there are a lot of 1 or 2 goal games. Yep. Um, I'd say on some occasions there's like a 4 goal deficit. But yeah, there are a lot of games. It varies, to be honest with you. In hockey, there's some low scoring games, some pretty high scoring games. So yeah, it depends. But yeah, anywhere from a 1 goal game to like a 5 goal game. It depends. It depends. But yeah, I'd say the average is like a 2 goal deficit if I had to guess. Yeah, party if we win, as Verdugo sends one to deep left field. That's off the top of the green monster. And fielded by Meadows, rounding third and coming home to score is Xander Bogaerts. The Red Sox take a 4-0 lead. It's an RBI double for Alex Verdugo. And the Red Sox continue to ride the hot bats here in the third. That ball was nearly out of here, off the top of the green monster wall. Verdugo fired up with an RBI double. Yeah, Vaughn, NHL is back on ESPN tomorrow. Yep, on opening night. Yes. JD Martinez now at the plate. He sees ball one down low. Check swing, didn't go, says the first base umpire. Yeah, it's a bit similar to soccer, Adam, but I'd say hockey is a bit more drastic. I'd say hockey score lines vary a bit more than they do soccer. Like hockey can be a bit more high scoring, and therefore the deficit can vary a bit more. Not a whole lot more, but yeah. Yeah, the Rays are struggling to get any rhythm going, and I mean, it was pretty much a pitcher's duel heading into this inning, and McClanahan came in out of the bullpen, and he's been shaken up as Chargois is now getting loose in the Rays bullpen. The righty getting some warm-up pitches in. And there's strike two from McClanahan. Yeah, I bet, Nick. I bet it's tough to be a Rays fan right now. As you say, they are not the same team from the regular season. I mean, in the regular season, they were brilliant. And here in this series, all the momentum is on the Red Sox side. 1-2 down in the zone. It's fouled back by Martinez. So Martinez stays alive. 0 for 1 on the night is JD. Yeah, it's all you got to do, Travis, as a Mets fan. Look ahead to next year. I've honestly been pleasantly surprised by how my Red Sox have done. I didn't think we'd be a playoff team, to be honest with you, heading into the season after the year we had last year where we were pretty much the worst team in the league. I mean, yeah, I've been pleased with how this season has gone, as it's now a 2-2 count to JD Martinez. McClanahan glances to second, and that pitch is low. Full count on hand to Martinez. A deep breath from JD, and the fans once again making some noise on their feet at Fenway Park, the best ballpark in the country. Martinez to deep left field. That ball's off the green monster wall. Verdugo's coming home, and he will waltz in his home plate for a 5th run of the game. Red Sox strike again. It's an RBI single for JD Martinez, and the runs keep on coming here in the 3rd. And that's going to be it for McClanahan. Martinez scorched this one to left field, and that's a deep single as he hit the green monster wall just like Verdugo. Alex Cora loving it, and the Red Sox loving it. Yes, Travis. Yep, I root for the Celtics and Bruins. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm from Boston, grew up in Boston, still live in the area in Massachusetts. So, yeah, I'm a huge Boston sports fan. Celtics, Bruins, Red Sox, Patriots, Revolution. Huge fan of all Boston sports teams. So a pitching change will be made. A 5-run 3rd inning so far, and it's not done for the Red Sox. I'll be back with more in a moment. Stay tuned. Welcome back in, everybody. The Red Sox, with a 5-run 3rd inning, have opened the floodgates. And yeah, I 100% agree with you, J.A. Nothing like a big inning from the Red Sox at an electric Fenway Park. JT Chargois into the game for the Rays, already the 3rd pitcher of the game for Tampa Bay. He's pitched 3 games this postseason, 3 innings. And he'll face Hunter Renfroe. First pitch is a strike. The 0-1. That's a blast. Deep left center field. That's off the green monster wall. JD Martinez coming to 3rd, and he'll hit the brakes there. It's a double for Hunter Renfroe. The Red Sox bats are lighting it up. And this all happening with 2 outs in the 3rd. Down in the zone, Renfroe took full advantage. That was a line drive off the green monster wall in left center field. And up now, Christian Vasquez with runners on 2nd and 3rd and 2 outs. Yeah, exactly. If the Rays don't wake up soon, they'll be too far behind before they know it. Vasquez 1 for 1, and the curveball is in there for strike 1. Vasquez, first time up in the 3rd, singled. And now he's up in the same inning. Remember, Vasquez is the one who got this inning started. And now here he is again. We've been through the whole Red Sox order here in this third inning. 0-1 is the count, and calling for time is Vasquez. Oh, 1 pitch. That's chopped foul. No balls, 2 strikes to Vasquez as the Rays try to get out of a nightmare inning thus far. Tampa Bay trailing by 5. All 5 runs for Boston coming in this inning. 0-2, swing and a miss. And finally, the third inning comes to a close. But the damage was certainly done by the Red Sox. Rafael Devers got the party started with a 3-run home run, and they tacked on 2 more runs after that. 5-0 Boston in front. Game 4 of the ALDS. It's a 79-degree night where you live. That's awesome, man. I wish I was in Texas right now. I mean, it's not super cold yet here in Massachusetts, but in about a month, it'll be winter temperatures. But yeah, it's in like the 40s at night here. But during the day, as long as it's in the high 50s, I'm good with that. Once we get below 50, I get annoyed. And when we hit the winter, man, there's like 10-degree and 20-degree days, which is awful. But yeah, I'll be back with the 4th inning next. Stay right where you are. To the 4th inning we go. The Red Sox with a big 5-0 lead after an impressive 3rd inning of offensive power. And Rosarena gets on base on the first pitch of the inning. Line drive to right field for a single. And well, I suppose the Rays will have to take it 1 inning at a time now. But with their season on the line, it's now or never. Rodriguez, by the way, the first Red Sox pitcher to retire the first 9 batters in the postseason start since John Lester when he did it in Game 7 of the 2008 ALCS against, you guessed it, Tampa Bay. Here's Wander Franco now. Outside, ball 1. Franco struck out in the first inning. "51 pitches for Rodriguez so far. And, the confidence doesn't seem to be there at all for the Rays after last night's tough loss for them. You're saying 8-2 Boston now? All right, fair enough, fair enough. Oklahoma State battles Texas, by the way, and top 25 college football matchup. That'll be Saturday at noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific. Ryan Brazier is active in the Red Sox bullpen. The 1-1 in the dirt. Vasquez with a nice block. 2-1 to Franco. Rodriguez set to deal. Curveball caught the outside corner. That's strike 2. My count is all even. As mentioned, Brazier getting loose in the Red Sox bullpen. 2-2 pitch. High into the air, into the infield, and calling for it is Schwarber, and he adjusts to make the play. 1 down, Arozarena still on first for Tampa Bay here in the top of the 4th inning. Yes, go Red Sox. Absolutely, Jeffrey. Pleasure to have you here tonight. So far, so good for the Red Sox. This is Brandon Lau up at bat. He's 0 for 1. I guess the whole lineup heading into this inning is 0 for 1. He struck out in the first inning. And thanks a public nuance for tuning in over on Twitch. First pitch fouled off by Lau. 0-1. I appreciate that, Mets Talk with Hayden. Thank you very much, man. I'll definitely check out your channel and subscribe. No doubt about that. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. 0-1 from Rodriguez. That's low. Ball 1. Oh, really, Nate? All right. That explains it. Lau in 2 postseasons has been really abysmal offensively. He was 9 for 76 in last year's postseason. And in this postseason, well, he's 1 for 12. That's low and away. Ball 2. Disney Cruise Line open. Yeah. Two balls and a strike. Oh, the Colts took the lead against the Ravens? Okay. Fouled straight back. That'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hello, everybody. Thanks, Jeffrey, for stopping in. Hope all is well, Jeffrey. On deck, Nelson Cruz. 1 out, Arozarena on first for the Rays as they trail 5-0 in the 4th inning. Yeah, Hayden, I am in high school currently. Yeah, I'm a senior in high school. So I'll be heading to college next year. But I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I want to become a sports announcer. I want to pursue a sports broadcasting career as that's another strikeout. Rodriguez continuing to impress, down swinging. Went Brandon Lau, 2 away here in the 4th inning. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, Jeffrey. Much appreciated, man. You're a big Boston Red Sox fan. Well, you found a match, man. I am as well. Awesome, awesome. All right. Other Jeffrey is. This is popped high into the air. Calling for it is Arroyo, and he makes the play. Middle of the 4th, just 1 hit allowed through 4 innings by Eduardo Rodriguez. Fenway's loving it. Middle of the 4th, Red Sox 5, Rays 0. A nice fall night in Boston, Massachusetts at Fenway Park. It's a 5-0 lead for the Boston Red Sox. And indeed, Hayden, a great and unexpected, in my opinion, comeback year for the Red Sox. And yeah, it does seem like Alex Cora is the real deal indeed. Andrew Kittredge into the game for Tampa Bay. 1 game this postseason, he went 1 in the 3rd inning, striking out 2. And Kittredge is already the 4th pitcher of the game for Tampa Bay. The 0-1 low and outside to Christian Arroyo. Arroyo 0 for 1, a flyout in the 3rd inning. He is the cleanup hitter for Boston. The 1-1 hit on the ground is short. Franco's there. The throw in time, out number 1. There's been like 4 cases of corona at your school? Oh, really? Yeah, that's not good. Now look at the postseason schedule tonight and tomorrow. Later on tonight, 9:30 Eastern time. It's game 3 between the Giants and Dodgers. And then game 4 of the Astros White Sox, which was supposed to be today, was postponed because of rain to tomorrow. So it'll be tomorrow 2 Eastern time. And then game 4 of Braves Brewers will be tomorrow at 5, and then tomorrow at 9. It's game 4 of Dodgers Giants. How about the Braves in that series against Milwaukee, winning the last 2, just like the Red Sox in this series? As this ball is hit high into the air by Schwarber. Calling for it is Lau, and he'll make the play for out number 2. That's right, J.A. Yep, you're spot on. You're spot on. Yeah, the starter McClanahan didn't allow any runs through the first 2 innings, and then in the third, they put in McClanahan, and he allowed 5. So yeah, Kevin Cash is. I mean, I think this was the plan all along for Tampa Bay going into the game, that it was going to be a bullpen game, but he might have regrets about that looking back on it. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2. Goes swinging at the first pitch. Foul ball. 0 and 1. A 1 pitch now from Kittredge. Grounder up the middle off a couple hops. The throw from Lau is there for out number 3. So a much needed 1-2-3 inning for Tampa Bay. We head to the 5th with the Red Sox up 5-0. Welcome back, everybody. Well, Tampa Bay over the last couple of years have become a championship city, much like Boston was for the past couple decades. Of course, the Buccaneers won a Super Bowl. The Lightning won back-to-back Stanley Cups. the Rays came close, making it to the World Series. No city has ever held the Lombardi Trophy, Stanley Cup, and Commissioner's Trophy at the same time. So the Rays up against it, however, here, down 5-0 in an elimination game as we get the fifth inning underway, and the first pitch is a strike from Rodriguez to Jordan Luplow. Luplow struck out in the second inning. Hey, Rays fans aren't nearly as bad as Yankee fans. That much I'll tell you. For the most part, I haven't had any beef with Rays. I haven't had any beef with Rays fans flat out. Yankees fans I can't stand, but Rays fans seem like fans that I can certainly put up with, and that are respectful, unlike Yankees fans. Yeah, I don't really have anything against the Rays, to be honest. I mean, obviously, as a Red Sox fan, I don't like Tampa Bay being a divisional opponent, but it's not like I have a huge problem with them. Yeah, Braves and Brewers series has been all about the pitching, really, as that ball heads over the glove of third baseman Rafael Devers and to deep left field as Luplow delivers a double to lead off the fifth. So you're in the top of the fifth. Maybe the Rays can get some type of rally going. Yeah, Devers, I think he mistimed the hop there. Well, no, I guess he didn't. Yeah, but he could have. He could have made the play. He could have. His glove wasn't high enough. It actually partially deflected off his glove. Not really sure what happened there with Devers. Either way, Luplow's on second, and Diaz at the plate for Tampa Bay. Diaz fouls off the first pitch he sees. 0-1. Diaz is 0 for 1. He grounded out in the second inning. And he is the number 6 hitter in this Rays lineup. Oh, yeah, I know, Adam. But yeah, exactly. Rays fans seem like nice people for the most part. I mean, I was going to make a joke about their fan base, but I won't. I was going to say they don't have much. They don't have many of them, but there are some Rays fans. I do know some Rays fans. We have some in the chat too. So as the 1-1 is fouled off by Yandy Diaz. I don't think it's not that there aren't that many Rays fans. I think the reason they get such poor attendance is because of the location of the stadium. With it being in St. Petersburg, and just the stadium isn't good. That dome they play in. 1-2 the count to Yandy Diaz. Yeah, I would think so, Adam. I would think so. This feels like an inning where the Rays have to score a run. And this is a blooper. Will it stay fair down the line? No, it just lands foul down the right field line. Yeah, there we go. Local Rays fan checking in. There we go, Nick. I know there are some of you. I know some Rays fans. I do. I was just joking around. Oh, really, Hayden? You currently live in Florida. Okay, so most people in Florida are from the Northeast, so they still stick with their teams. Yeah, a lot of transplants down there, no doubt about that. Yeah, Rays and Marlins fans seem pretty chill. Yeah, yep. All right, welcome back, Nate. Welcome back. Hope you had a good meal. As the 1-2's on the way to Diaz again. That's inside, ball 2. No outs. On second base is Jordan Luplow after he doubled to start this inning. Rodriguez, 70 pitches into his night. How much longer can he go? How much longer will he go? A game where the Red Sox can clinch a spot in the ALCS and win this series. 2-2 pitch. Popped high into the air, right center field. Shifting over is Hernandez, and now he comes in to make the catch. Luplo's taking off for third, and he is safe. The tag was just late from Devers. Nothing else Hernandez could have done. The throw was on target, but Luplo did well to tag up and sprint over to third safely. Well, the Rays are going to have to take gambles, and that was one of them. I suppose the throw was a little off to the left, and Devers was forced off the bag, looking at the replay. But obviously, that's a very tough throw to make from center field. So, the first run of the game for the Rays is 90 feet from home. Actually, looking back on the replay, it was a bit of an awkward slide from Luplo, to be honest. He almost ended up being short of the bag. It's a 1-0 count to Austin Meadows. Meadows, the number 7 hitter in the lineup. He should simply steal home. Yeah. This is hit down the line. That's a fair ball. It's going to be a sprint, and Schwarber gets to the bag. A run will score for Tampa Bay, but that is a big second out for Boston as the bases are emptied, and it's now a 5-1 ball game. That was a chase to first. And, well, Nick, he didn't have to steal home in the end. Meadows with the sacrifice ground out is, thank you, Connor, for tuning in. Mets Talk with Hayden just told you about me, excuse me. Awesome. I appreciate it. You've been a huge Red Sox fan since 92. Awesome. I appreciate that. I that's my goal, to sound very professional. Yeah, I want to become a sports broadcaster. So I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully we can finish strong indeed. As Mike Zunino popped out in the third, he's 0 for 1 on the night, the number 8 hitter. Teach Hayden to be calm in his streams. Hayden can do whatever he wants on his streams. But yeah, thank you, Hayden, for telling Connor about the channel, as that's a grounder to first. Schwarber steps on the bag, and we are midway through this ball game. We'll see, Owen, if indeed that is it for Rodriguez. It may very well be. The bottom of the 5th is next, 5-1. The Rays are on the board, but the Red Sox still in command. Welcome back. We're heading to the bottom of the fifth. 5-1, Red Sox leading. And it's an elimination game, of course, for the Tampa Bay Rays. The Red Sox have won the last 2 games of this series. Remember, it is a best of 5 here in the ALDS. Look at that. In postseason history, the most RBI before age 25. Carlos Correa leads the list with 24. Rafael Devers, fourth on that list with 20. He, of course, had the 3-run home run last time up, and that ball is lined foul. 1-1 the count. Yeah, I know, Hayden. I know, man. That was a big concern of mine coming into this postseason. Yeah, the pitching for the Red Sox was a big concern of mine because they don't really have that much depth. But I'll tell you what, yeah, they've been solid. I mean, who would have thought Houken Pivetta would have a great game yesterday and that Rodriguez would have an incredible start today? I mean, yeah, it seems like all the pitchers on the Red Sox, except maybe Austin Davis and Hansel Robles, are here to impress in the playoffs, and all of a sudden they're showing up. Rafael Devers, the 24-year-old, hails from the Dominican Republic. On deck is Xander Bogaerts. It's a 3-1 count. That struck well. Left center field, back towards the wall. Catching there was Austin Meadows for out number 1. It is Kittredge, by the way, still in there for the Rays. He's already the 4th pitcher of the game, so we'll see how much longer he goes. Devers on that 3-run home run sent it 404 feet with an exit velocity of 108 miles an hour. Go Red Sox. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man, we're, what are we? 4 plus innings away from the ALCS. I would think Cora is going to get manager of the year for the AL. As Bogaerts is 1 for 2. He singled in the third, scored a run. Much appreciated, Adam. That's very kind of you. The 0-1 to Xander, fouled back. Yeah, I do these streams because I love announcing games. And Tanner Houck is warming up in the bullpen. I love doing it. It's good practice. Yeah, and I just try to get better because I do this for the local cable channel in town for my high school sports games. I've done about 115 games with them over the last 2+ years. So that's really good experience for an actual TV channel. Very professional, get to do interviews and stuff. So yeah, very, very good experience. Yeah, I make sure I keep it clean as well. I'm not the type of person that curses left and right as the 1-2's fouled off by Bogaerts. Tomorrow it'll be game 4 between the Astros and White Sox, 2 p.m. Eastern time start. That was supposed to be today, but instead got moved to tomorrow because of inclement weather due to a rain in Chicago today. No, baseball is not my favorite sport, Connor. I would probably say soccer is, as this is hit to right field. A Rosa Reina's there, and it's out number 2. Yeah, I'd probably say soccer is, Connor, just because my dad's from Portugal. And so soccer's in his blood. My dad played soccer growing up. He played collegiately, and then he coached college soccer for 27 years and currently still coaches club soccer and referees Division I college soccer. So, and it was the best. It's the best sport that when it comes to me playing, soccer is the best sport at playing for me. So I would say it's probably soccer, but I don't really like to rank sports because I love them all, to be honest. I mean, soccer, baseball, hockey, football, basketball. I even, like a little bit of lacrosse, softball. I've even covered some field hockey high school for my high school field hockey team, some volleyball. So yeah, I'm just a sports fan, a big sports fan all around. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like to rank them. I don't like to rank them. I'll put it at that. As there's strike one, 2-1 the count. Yeah, right, Jay. I've noticed that. Yeah, a lot of streamers like to do reaction shows. Yeah, I guess they assume you're watching the game. I also think those people just like a laid back atmosphere. Not to say that my streams aren't laid back, but yeah, mine's more. I feel like professional, where I'm doing the play by play, and even if you're not watching the game, hopefully you have a good feel of what's going on. Do I like Michael Jackson? I mean, yeah, I don't really have any opinion on him. I'm not a person who's too much into music, to be honest, which is maybe disappointing for a lot of you. As the 2-2's coming, Verdugo pops one high into the air. This is at the track in left field, and Meadows will make the play. So 1-2-3, and Kittredge has actually righted the ship a bit for Tampa Bay. It'll be Kiermaier, Arozarena, and Franco due up for Tampa Bay. And yeah, there you go, Adam. Exactly, exactly. And yeah, Adam, a lot of so many quality Portuguese players out there, no doubt about that. Yep. Um Oh, well, that's appreciated, Hayden. Oh, I did not know that. So you're attending FAU for sports communication. Awesome, man. Well, good luck to you. That's fantastic. Well, hope you're enjoying it, man, and having a good time. As I'll be back with more after this. The sixth inning is next from Boston. Welcome back. We're going to the sixth, and Eduardo Rodriguez still out there for Boston. They'll try to go at least another inning. There's the 76th pitch of the night. Up high to Kiermaier, who's 0 for 1, grounded out in inning number 3. Kiermaier, the cleanup hitter. So the Rays haven't even gone through the lineup twice yet. As this is hit on the ground, foul. 1-1. Continuing to get loose in the Red Sox bullpen is Tanner Houck. It'll be interesting to see if Rodriguez goes beyond Kiermaier because, of course, it'll be third time through the order after this as Kiermaier hits one in high into the air, left field, and that's in for a base hit. Dropping down in front of Verdugo. Verdugo throws to second, and Kiermaier in safely on his feet. That's a double for Kevin Kiermaier. That ball was hanging in the air for a long time, and Verdugo had to sprint over to try to make the play. Couldn't get there in time. And that will be it for Rodriguez. So, yep, he'll go 2 times through the order. That's all. The Red Sox bullpen called into action. It'll be Tanner Houck coming into the game. And as Rodriguez exits, he receives a huge ovation, deservedly so, from the crowd at Fenway Park. What a night for Rodriguez. 78 pitches, 5+ innings, 5-1 lead for the Red Sox. The Rays have a man on second, and it's Tanner Houck coming into the game. We'll see if the Rays can start something. We'll see, as I'll be back after this. Eduardo Rodriguez, what a performance. 78 pitches, 5+ innings, 3 hits, just 1 run, no walks, 6 strikeouts. I should mention he is responsible for the runner on second as Tanner Houck enters the ball game for Boston. Why would you say that, Connor? I don't want to go through the stress of a game 5. I do not want that. I hope the Red Sox end this series right here, right now, as Houck this postseason has pitched in 2 games, a 1-0 record, 6 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts. As Arozarena's 1 for 2, he singled in the 4th. Well, yeah, they are exciting, Connor, for a neutral fan, but not if you're a fan of one of those teams. I mean, if your team wins it, then yeah, but they're too stressful for me to handle. So I just don't want to deal with that, with the anxiety that would come with that. Especially considering we're in pretty good shape to try to end this series here in 4. Yeah, exactly, Connor, exactly. Rosarena at the plate, by the way. Franco on deck. It's already a 3-0 count as Hauk will try to settle in. First batter faced tonight for him, and he delivers a fastball strike on the inside part of the plate. So here comes the 3-1. This is popped high into the air, traveling back towards the wall is Arroyo, and now he comes in. Sorry, Hernandez for the play and tagging up and sliding into third safely is Kevin Kiermaier. So that's something the Rays will take. And they'll take a sacrifice fly out as Hernandez was back to make the play, but Kiermaier was ready to go, tagging up from second base. Hernandez actually backed up a little bit too much there, then came in and got the throw to third as quick as he could. Yeah, live out the dreams, absolutely. Wander Franco 0 for 2. He's struck out and he's popped out so far. One out and Kiermaier on third. The Rays trailing 5-1 in the top of the sixth inning. Hauk now facing Wander Franco. And he attacks the first pitch. This ball's heading to deep center field, and that is out of here. Wander Franco goes yard, and the Rays are right back in it. 5-3, second postseason home run for Franco. Well, the rookie continues to deliver in big moments for Tampa Bay. And this is a 2-run ball game. That one just left the park out in center field. I think it landed in the first row. And that has the Tampa Bay dugout fired up as the Rays have come alive just like that. Lau fouls off the first pitch he sees from Hauk. 0-1 the count. Yeah, game on. Game on, Adam. Yeah, it was 13 innings yesterday. Let's hope we're not in for a repeat as Lau takes strike two. He's 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. He's 0 for 16 this postseason, by the way. I think I said earlier he had one hit. He does not. He has no hits. He's 0 for 16. Will it now be 0 for 17? No balls, 2 strikes as Hauk delivers. Swing and a miss. He got him swinging for strike 3. And that's a big second out. First strikeout for Hauk since coming in this inning. Yeah, Wander Franco going back to that home run absolutely jumped on the pitch for that home run. Next up, Nelson Cruz. Cruz 0 for 2 on the day. He fouls off the first pitch he sees. A strikeout and a pop out for Cruz. Thanks everyone for tuning in, by the way. Glad to have you here for game 4 of this ALDS. Yeah. 0-1 from Hauk. This is into right center, and Renfroe makes the play to retire the side. Middle of the sixth, but a Wander Franco two-run home run has Tampa Bay feeling hopeful. 5-3, the Red Sox lead cut down to 2 as the Rays have scored the last 3 runs of the ballgame. Welcome back, everybody. We go to the bottom of the sixth. And I agree, Hayden. The rookie is quite the player. And look at this. First pitch swung on, and that gets through the second baseman and shortstop, Lau and Franco. So a single for JD Martinez to get the sixth inning started. New pitcher, it's Luis Patino out there for Tampa Bay in this postseason one game. He went 1 in the third innings, 1 walk. He did allow a home run. And so Patino, the fifth pitcher of the night for Tampa Bay, as Kittredge comes out. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 2. He doubled in the third. There you go, Braulio. There you go. Hope practice, well, it sounds like practice went well. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yes. Some days are bad, some are good. That's how it goes. Hello, Van. Welcome into the stream as it's an 0-1 count to Renfroe. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Patino from Barranquilla, Colombia. 0-2. That's outside. Red Sox had a 5-0 lead. Now Tampa Bay have scored 3 unanswered runs to make it 5-3. Things getting interesting here in a pivotal game 4. That's in the dirt. Ball 2. The count even to Hunter Renfroe now. Patino glances at first, now ready to deliver the pitch. That's foul. Two and two, no outs. Martinez on first. The Red Sox trying to get back some comfort in their lead, which is currently down to 2 runs. Low and away, the count full. All right, awesome. I appreciate that, Hayden. Yeah, I'll definitely check out your channel without a doubt. I'm definitely going to subscribe and check out your channel. Sounds like you're doing great work as well, man. So you keep it up, and it was a pleasure to meet you, man. Glad to see you. Have a great rest of your night as the 3-2 swung on and missed, and a big strikeout for Luis Patino right there. 1 away, and Martinez still on first. Yeah, that was a lethal pitch right there. Renfroe disappointed as he walks back to the dugout. Up now, Christian Vasquez. Vasquez 1 for 2, singled in the third and scored a run. Down and away at 98 for ball 1. This is Patino's first inning of work since coming in for Kittredge. Trying to get through the 6th unscathed. That's up high. 2-0 the count to Vasquez. I hope so, Connor. I hope Vasquez hits one over the monster like he did. Well, I guess it wasn't over the monster, but into the green monster seats yesterday with that epic walk-off home run in the 13th. There's a swing and a miss on the fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike for Patino. (9:13) local time in Boston. The 2-1 pitch coming. Down was the pitch, but Vasquez went after it. So 2-2. Crucial moments now at this stage of the game. Patino, a deep breath. There's strike 3. Second strikeout for Patino. 2 down here in the 6th. And Martinez still stranded at first, as Christian Arroyo will be the next batter to face Patino. And unfortunately, Vasquez striking out there. In the bullpen for Tampa, both Fairbanks and Fleming. Fairbanks the righty, Fleming the lefty. Patino with another fastball strike, 0-1. Christian Arroyo 0 for 2 on the night, a flyout and a groundout. That was not even close in the dirt. smothered by Zunino. One pitch now. That's fair ball down the third base line. The throw is a weak one, but in time. Dribbling across the diamond, it arrived to the glove of Luplo just in the nick of time. So Patino with 3 consecutive outs to end the sixth, 5-3, Boston by 2. It's an intense game 4 in the ALDS. All right, welcome back. We go to the 7th, and yeah, I agree. I'd like another Dodgers Red Sox World Series would be nice, but once again, I just I don't want to look too far ahead. First and foremost, we got to take care of this series, and it looks like the Red Sox are actually going to decide to make a pitching change before the 7th inning starts. They just decided that. I think Josh Taylor's coming in, so I'll step aside once more for a quick moment. Stick around, though. The top of the 7th, I promise, is coming up after this. All right, now we're ready for the seventh inning. Josh Taylor into the game, and G-Man Choi, in as a pinch hitter. Taylor, this postseason, 2 games, 1 inning pitched. Oh, sorry. And we'll see what Taylor can do here in the 7th for Boston, their third pitcher. Choi in this postseason 2 for 5. He has hit a home run. Nate, I actually read that moments ago that John Gruden got resigned. He's no longer the Raiders coach. That's what I read. I think I got a notification. Yeah, he's resigning as the Raiders head coach. So wow, yeah, that's an evolving situation, of course. But yeah. 0-2 now the count to Choi. He struck him out on 3 pitches. Quick work for Josh Taylor to get the 7th inning started. A reminder that the MLB postseason continues tonight, 9:30 Eastern Time, Game 3 between the Giants and Dodgers, so that's moments away. Then a triple header of Game 4s tomorrow. In the AL, it's White Sox Astros at 2 Eastern. Then at 5, it's Brewers Braves in the NL, and also in the NL, Game 4 between the Giants and the Dodgers, as Taylor now faces Yandy Diaz. First pitch is low for ball 1. Diaz 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out so far. What did he do? Well, basically what you said, Nate. There were more. Well, let me see what the notification said. There were more emails leaked in which he used insensitive language. So it's probably those emails are the ones you're referring to that the NFL sent to the Raiders. So yeah, apparently more emails were leaked with insensitive language regarding John Gruden. So that's why he decided to resign. As the 1-1 is dealt, swing and a miss from Yandy Diaz. 1-2, and Josh Taylor is immediately settling in here. You're back, Vaughn. Welcome back, man. Fenway Park getting loud again. The 1-2 pitch coming from Josh Taylor. That's low to even the count. Fenway ready to explode for a strikeout. We'll have to wait at least one more pitch. Welcome in, Alex. Glad to have you here. Yeah, so the Rays had there was an RBI double, I believe it was. That's high and inside. Ball 3. I'm blanking out on who it was that delivered that RBI to get the Rays on the board. And then it was Wander Franco last inning hitting a 2-run home run, Alex. That's what made it a 2-run game. So, yep, that's how it's a 5-3 score. And now it's a full count to Diaz. Diaz, who's 0 for 2. And this is a high fly ball. Shallow center. In is Hernandez, and he makes the play for out number 2. Your team won 14-6. Very good, Van. Congrats on the win, man. So 2 up, 2 down for Josh Taylor. And now he goes up against Austin Meadows. Meadows 0 for 2, a strikeout, ground out. He did have an RBI. That was a sack ground out last time up. Oh, there's your answer, Alex. It was Meadows. It was Meadows with the RBI. So it was actually a ground out single. Sorry, as this is a Ground ball by Meadows, but this time he's out. Arroyo fires to Schwarber. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Josh Taylor. A 5-3 Red Sox lead, 7th inning stretch. The top of the order due up next for Boston. Bottom of the 7th, Josh Fleming on the bump now for Tampa Bay. He is the 6th pitcher of the night for the Rays. His first pitch is a strike. G-Man Choi in at first base for the Rays as he replaces Luplo. Schwarber at the plate meanwhile for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 2, was walked in the third, did score a run for Boston. Now a 2-1 count. Bottom of the 7th, Red Sox holding on to a 5-3 lead. And that'll be fouled off. 7-3 Colts. Yep, I saw that the Ravens got a field goal moments ago. Yep. Two. Schwarber stays alive. The pitch was a bit inside, but Schwarber managed to foul it off. The next pitch, ball 3. That was real close. The count now full. And that's fouled off again by Schwarber. Yeah, I know. The Ravens struggling against the Colts. 3-2 again from Fleming. This is it on the ground. Choi is going to have to chase him out, I should say, and he gets to the bag in time for out number 1. Kike Hernandez will now go up to the plate. And what a postseason career he's already had. First with the Dodgers, now with the Red Sox. In games 2 and 3 of this series, 8 hits. That's the most all-time in a 2-game span in a single postseason. Quite incredible what Hernandez is doing with the bat. It's outside from Fleming for ball 1. Hernandez 0 for 3. Line out, fly out, ground out so far. So I was ironically just speaking about how great he's been offensively, but he's yet to record a hit tonight. Will that change here? Have I been watching the European World Cup qualifiers? Not too intently, Vaughn. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. I'll be watching Portugal's game tomorrow. But yeah. Not a whole lot. But yeah, I have been keeping an eye on it. The CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers is what I've been watching the most. There's ball 3. 3-1 to Hernandez. This is hit well and into the gap between shortstop and third. Franco and Diaz. Watch that ball zip right by them. So Hernandez with another hit for the Red Sox this series. He reaches first with 1 out. And now Kevin Cash out to the mound. Or no, rather that will be the pitching coach. Yeah, indeed, Connor, indeed. Kike Hernandez. Such a great player. He was a great pickup for the Red Sox. And once again, we're seeing that Rays bullpen active. That's Fairbanks warming up. Yeah, I saw that as well, Vaughn. Yeah, Germany beat North Macedonia today to clinch a spot in the World Cup. Yep. Brazier's in the bullpen for the Red Sox, meanwhile, as Rafael Devers steps up to the plate, 2 for 3, a single, and then that big 3-run home run to get the scoring started for Boston. First pitch swung on. This is in the right center, dropping down for a hit. Rounding second and sliding into third safely is Kike Hernandez. And Boston have runners on the corners with 1 out. Devers, after a quiet start to this series, has certainly come alive tonight. And the Red Sox are on the verge of a 6th run as Hernandez is on third for Boston. And it looks like Tampa Bay will make a substitution. Well, yeah, a pitching change as Fleming will exit. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Runners on the corners for the Red Sox. They're threatening up 5-3. Yeah, I think Germany will make it out of the group stage without a doubt. Yep. I'll be back in a moment, folks. The action continues in the 7th right after this. New pitcher. Looks like it's Fairbanks coming in. For those of you just tuning in, a quick game summary. The Red Sox had a 5-run third inning, highlighted by a 3-run home run by Rafael Devers. But then Wander Franco became the third youngest all time with a home run in back-to-back postseason games. The rookie is certainly a special talent, and he's a big reason why the Rays are still in this game. Halftime, Colts 10-3. All right. Pete Fairbanks in for Tampa Bay. This postseason, 1 game, 1 inning pitched. And he faces Bogarts with runners on first and third and 1 out. It's a fastball for strike one. Fairbanks, now the 7th pitcher of the game for Tampa Bay. And we haven't even played 7 innings. Bogarts is 1 for 3. He had that single in the third. Scored a run for Boston. And that swung on and missed. Another fastball, this time high from Fairbanks. No balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, I agree. Franco and Arozarena are going to be a real good duo for years to come. No doubt about it. 2 very talented young players. That would be crazy if that happened again, Vaughn. As time is called. Yeah, the Rays, I mean, obviously it would be very disappointing for them to go out in the divisional series. But yeah, even so, I feel like for the next few years anyways, they're going to still be a contender in the AL, or at least they should be. As Fairbanks will check on Devers at first. Yeah. Yeah, I love Sun. Sun's a great player. But yeah, there's just not enough talent around him on that South Korea team for them to beat Germany again. At least I wouldn't think. There's a fastball, borderline pitch. It's called ball one. Yeah, that's right, Adam. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, Hwang Hee-chan. It looks very good, actually, for Wolves. Yeah, that is true, Connor, as the 1-2 is dealt. And a foul ball by Bogarts. Bottom 7, 5-3 Red Sox. If the Boston Red Sox win tonight, they're on to the ALCS. Now the 1-2 from Fairbanks. And time called by the catcher, Mike Zunino. Big moment here for Pete Fairbanks. Bogarts ready for the pitch. This is on the ground. Bounce to the third. The throw is in time to second, and the Rays convert the double play. Around the horn, Diaz to Lau to Choi. And that's exactly what Tampa Bay needed. It stays a 5-3 game through 7. On to the 8th after this. Don't go anywhere. This one's coming down to the wire, isn't it? I'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Earlier today, it was a big day for Boston as the Boston Marathon took place for the first time in 2.5 years. The 2020 Boston Marathon was canceled. This year's marathon pushed back to the fall, and that's why it took place today in October. Great event as always, and congratulations to all of the runners in today's Boston Marathon. A wonderful day every year when the marathon takes place as we are underway in the eighth inning. Ball one from Brazier. Brazier, the fourth pitcher of the game for Boston in the postseason. He's pitched in 3 games, 2 2/3 innings with 4 strikeouts. Bobby Dahlbeck, by the way, is in at first base, replacing Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the 1-0. That's hit well to deep right field. That's back at the wall. That ball's off the wall. Hernandez will field it. The throw comes in to second, and that will be a double from Mike Zunino to lead off the eighth, and the Rays have some momentum going. A well hit ball, and Hernandez and Renfroe, it appeared they were on course to collide. And so now the tying run will step up to the plate for Tampa. Welcome back in, Karam. And I heard that John Gruden's gone. He's done. Fastball just outside. That's ball one to Kiermaier. Kiermaier's 1 for 2. He doubled in the 6th, scored a run in that inning as well. As the 1-0 is coming from Brazier. No outs, runner on second. The Rays were down 5-0, and now all of a sudden in a 2-run ball game are threatening. There's a swing and a miss to even the count. And now here's a deep drive to right field. That bounces at the wall. Fielded by Renfroe, rounding third is Zunino, and he'll be in to score. It's an RBI double for Kevin Kiermaier, and this is a 1-run ball game at Fenway. 5-4. Tampa Bay have come storming back in this one. That was hit to about the same area as Zunino, a little bit towards the left. And back-to-back doubles for Tampa Bay to lead off this inning. Still no outs in a 5-4 game. And here comes Randy Arozarena. We're back to the top of the Rays order, and it could be trouble. You did call it, Adam. You did call it. It is nerve-wracking at the moment. No doubt about that. Quick mound visit for Boston. Do I think a team will officially qualify for the World Cup tomorrow? I have no idea, Vaughn. I don't even know what teams have the chance to qualify tomorrow. I'm not aware. Randy Arozarena 1 for 3. He singled in the 4th, and he's the guy Tampa Bay would want at the plate right now, and he represents the leading run, in fact, for the Rays. Cut on and missed for strike one. In the bullpen, Davis and Whitlock. Austin Davis had a rough appearance last night. He may be called upon tonight, though. Okay, loads of teams are on the brink of making the World Cup tomorrow. All right, very good. Well, yeah, I don't know which ones. I have to check the standings again. As it's a 1-1 count to Arozarena. This ball is hit on the ground between first and second. Rounding third and coming home is Kiermaier, and he's sliding in safely. This game is tied at 5. Randy Arozarena, an RBI double. And my goodness, the Tampa Bay Rays making a statement here in the 8th inning. Just excellent hitting from the Rays here in the 8th. Tie ball game. And since they made the throw to the plate, that's what allowed Arozarena to head to second as Renfroe tried to get the out at home, but there was no chance he was going to. And Brazier's coming out. Still no outs, Alex. Still no outs. Pitching change on the way. Man at second. No outs. Top of the 8th. It's tied, folks. 5-all at Fenway Park. Welcome back in, everybody. A reminder that on Saturday, it's 12th ranked Oklahoma State taking on 25th ranked Texas in a college football showdown, noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific. Meanwhile, here at Fenway, top of the 8th inning, and this game is tied at 5 with no outs and a runner on second. And good evening, Steve. Welcome to the broadcast, man. Just came home from refereeing. Very good. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope refereeing went well. And we head to the 5th pitcher of the game for Boston, Garrett Whitlock. 2 games this postseason, 2 1/3 innings, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 1 home run allowed. Whitlock trying to settle things down for Boston. All of a sudden, it's a really tight crowd at Fenway Park as the 1-0 is called a strike on the inside corner to Wander Franco, who really got this rally started as he had a 2-run home run last time up in the 6th. That made it 5-3, and 2 more runs here in the 8th have made it a tie game. First player 20 or younger in a postseason history with 2 doubles and 2 home runs in a series. Wander Franco, the youngster, impressing in a number of ways. Wow, 16-3 Colts. Wow. All right. Thanks for the update, Nate. 1-1 count to Franco. Fastball is outside, 2-1. This Tampa Bay team has snatched all of the momentum, their resiliency on full display with their season on the line. The 2-1 from Whitlock. And this ball is sent into shallow right field. Closing in is Renfroe. He makes the catch. Arozarena will stay put at second. That ball actually slipped by Devers. Whitlock was there as the backup, and good thing. So 1 away, runner holds. It was a pop-up to Renfroe, who sent one. It went through the wickets of Bogarts, and that's what threw off Devers. And great job by Whitlock being in position to save that one in case it got by Devers, which it did. Yeah, no, I know, Steve. I know. The crowd is always all over you as a referee, no matter what. No matter which way you're calling things, there's going to be an angry bunch. Yep. But I appreciate you stopping by, Steve. I don't say that. Don't say that, Domagoj. Thanks for tuning in, though. I appreciate it, man. I am getting nervous, I will say. This brings up Brandon Lau, and he's been in a major slump this series. Swings at the first pitch, off the one hop. Whitlock is there. Easy throw to first for the second out. And Arozarena still on second base. So a big second out. Up comes Nelson Cruz for Tampa Bay. And Lau just unable to get out of the current slump he's dealing with. Nelson Cruz 0 for 3, a strikeout, pop out, and fly out. Yeah, exactly, Adam, exactly. So 2 outs, Arozarena still on second. Whitlock ready to deliver to Cruz, and that was a half swing off the bat, foul ball. Cruz is 0 for 3. Looking for his first hit of the night in a 5-5 ball game. The Fenway crowd trying to get behind Whitlock here and re-energize the Boston Red Sox. Oh, 1 pitch. That's low and away. Nice positioning by Vasquez behind the plate. Really, Nate, Blankenship is injured. Wow. How did that happen? Yeah, who knows, Connor? We'll see. We'll see, man. 1-1 to Cruz. And this is a slow grounder. Devers will throw in time for the out at first. Middle of the 8th at Fenway Park. But the 2-run inning from Tampa Bay has made it a tie ball game. The Red Sox scored the first 5 runs of the night. The Rays have since scored 5 themselves. We're all tied up heading to the bottom of the 8th. What a game 4 it's been here in Boston. All right, bottom of the 8th we go in a 5-5 ball game. Oh, all right, Nate. That's interesting. Yeah. Well, thanks for that insight. Is first pitch of the inning swung on and missed by Alex Verdugo. Verdugo's 1 for 3. He had an RBI double in the 3rd and a run. Yeah, well, Nick, credit to your Rays for crawling back into this game and ultimately tying it up. Wednesday is when Game 5 between the Red Sox and Rays will take place if necessary. Hopefully that game is not necessary. Yes, Alex, Verdugo was a part of the Betts trade. Yep, that is correct. And that's popped foul to the left side by Verdugo, an 0-2 count. Fairbanks is out there again, by the way, for Tampa Bay. Oh, 2 pitch. just low for ball one. Yeah, definitely, Adam. I mean, you can tell their season's on the line because they're certainly putting up a valiant comeback effort. And just like that, it's anyone's game. Alex Verdugo on the ground is short. Franco, the throw off the mark. And Verdugo is going to take off for second as that ball was launched out of play by Franco. And how about that? The Red Sox get a nice break off of a mental mistake by Franco in a bad moment. Wow. Looked routine for the shortstop. And he just fired wide. He jumped off the wrong foot. That's why. Yeah, it was a bit of an awkward time when he released the throw, and that was well wide of Ji-Man Choi. And so Verdugo's on second, and the Red Sox perhaps in business. Let's hope that doesn't happen, Nate. Yes, Steve. Yep, I'll be calling some NHL regular season games, most definitely. I'll definitely be doing Bruins games just because I'm a huge Bruins fan. Yeah, I'll probably do some other non-Bruins games too throughout the regular season. But then when the postseason comes around, I'll be doing not just Bruins games, but hopefully a number of playoff series. But yeah, in the regular season, definitely Bruins games and perhaps some other games too, like the Winter Classic and big games like those. Chris Sale is actually getting loose in the Red Sox bullpen. So that's a development right now as Sale is warming up for Boston in the pen. Here's JD Martinez. No outs, runner on second. And this indeed could be a pivotal moment for the Red Sox. JD Martinez goes after the first pitch. High fly ball, right field. Arozarena shifting over for the catch. And Verdugo will head back to second. One out for Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'm doing all right, Jeffrey. I'm doing all right. Might have a heart attack here with how nerve-wracking this game is, but I'm doing fine for the moment. I'm better than Jack Edwards. Yeah, right. Jack Edwards is the GOAT. What if it did go to 20 innings? What would I do? Well, I don't know, Nate. I'd lose my voice and I'd be sleepwalking in school tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be doing some NBA games without a doubt. Yeah. As that's swung on and missed. Yeah, once as Hunter Renfroe is at the plate, he's 1 for 3, doubled in the third. Yeah, once the MLB postseason and MLB postseason comes to a close, I'll be doing some NHL and NBA games, and then definitely once the NFL season ends, then yeah, I'll be doing a ton of NBA and NHL. But even before that, in the winter months, I'll be doing a decent amount of NBA and NHL. At least that's the plan. So yep. All right, Adam. Yeah, I'll see if I can do an Avalanche game. I'll see if I can do that. And taking a strike there was Hunter Renfroe. A 1-2 count, 1 out, and Verdugo on second. Oh yeah, absolutely, Nate. No matter what, no matter what teams are in it, I'll definitely be doing as many World Series games as I can. As this is hit to deep right center, Kiermaier makes the catch, tagging up is Verdugo, and he is out. He's out at third. What a dime from Kiermaier in right center field, and the tag was in time by Diaz, according to the umpire. The Red Sox may want to challenge this. We'll see. Well, that's big time from Tampa Bay. And let's see the replay. Ooh. Well, let's see here. There's the tag when the hand was on the bag, but then did the hand slide off? I don't know if it did. So this is going to be close. Ooh, did the hand come off? It may have. This is a real tough one. Yeah, Steve, that's the plan. Yep, I'll try to do the Winter Olympics come February. Yeah, definitely hockey. I love hockey at the Olympics, so definitely be covering that. It will be strange times again uh, when the events are taking place, like it was like what that was the case in the Summer Olympics, which I did cover a bit of. But yeah, there are strange times for games because it's in going to be in China, so. You'd like to request curling play-by-play? All right, I'll see if I can get that in, Steve. I might as well give it a shot. But yeah, this is being reviewed, and what a big review that it is. This is a huge call, obviously. Is that hand off the bag? It's on, it's on. I don't know if it ever came off, folks. I don't know if that ever came off. Verdugo's certain he was safe. He's staying on third. Oh wow, 22-3 the Colts. Wow. Yes, Jeffrey, I do have Instagram. Yeah, I can put my Instagram username in the chat, and he is out. The call is upheld. Wow, what a big decision that is. And that'll bring us to the ninth. Kiermaier with a huge throw to Diaz for the out. Double play. We go to the ninth after this. 5-5. It's another very competitive matchup between these two teams in as many days. Welcome back as we head to the ninth in a 5-5 game. A big double play from Tampa Bay to end the inning. I still think they got that call wrong. I don't know how that was out. I mean, you guys who are watching, I'm not sure what you guys think, but his hand didn't come off the bag to me. I don't know. I don't know. You just started to follow me on Instagram. Awesome, Jeffrey. Much appreciated, man. I'll definitely give you a follow back. And so, how big will that call be in the overall scheme of things? A final inning coming up here, or at least what should be the final inning. A little bit of a delay before getting the action back underway. Not sure what the cause is, but we'll eventually get this ninth inning started. Here's G-Man Choi leading off for Tampa Bay. And out there for another inning is Garrett Whitlock. He only needed 8 pitches last inning. Choi goes after the first pitch down the line. Dahlbeck has it, and he'll step on first for the out. So one away. Up next, Yandy Diaz. High pressure situations for both sides. Yandy Diaz 0 for 3, a ground out and 2 flyouts tonight. And the first pitch is a strike. 0-1 count. Whitlock seems locked in right now. And now time called by Vasquez. And that's it on the ground up the middle. Plenty of time for Arroyo. And Dahlbeck makes the catch at first for out number 2. So a quick 2 outs here in the ninth. Oh, okay, Nate. Still 16-3. Got you. Yeah, I know it, Adam. I know it, man. Now Whitlock will face Austin Meadows. Whitlock trying to end the top of the inning here. No runners on with 2 outs. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Meadows 0 for 3, strikeout, couple of ground outs. He did have an RBI. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's strike 2, outside part of the plate. And a chance to end the top of the ninth here for Garrett Whitlock. The crowd on their feet, making plenty of noise. This is high into the air, left field. Verdugo's under it, and Verdugo makes the catch. The bottom of the ninth is up next. The Red Sox will try to walk off into the ALCS. Vasquez, Arroyo, Dahlbeck due up in a 5-5 ball game. Stay tuned, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the ninth is here. And will the Red Sox walk it off on back-to-back nights? We shall see. It's the only way the Red Sox are going to win, if they're going to win tonight. And it's JP Fireisen into the game. He's pitched 2 games this postseason, 3 innings, a couple strikeouts. And talk about a lot of pressure here for Fireisen. He's the 8th pitcher of the night for Tampa Bay. And here is Christian Vasquez. He was the hero last night. Can he pull off the same heroics on consecutive nights? First pitch, a ball. Vasquez 1 for 3 on the day. A single in the third. He did score a run for Boston. The 1-0 from Fireisen. Check swing foul off to the right side. That'll even the count. Here's a postseason fact. The last team with back-to-back walk-off wins was the Red Sox in 2004. ALCS games 4 and 5 against the Yankees. They walked off. It's been 17 years since a team had back-to-back walk-offs. The Red Sox have a chance to do that tonight. 1-1. Swing and a miss. That makes it 1-2. I saw that, Adam. I saw that. The Ravens are down 22-3. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, Vaughn, absolutely. Yep, I know John Butchergross. Yep, he'll be calling NHL games for ESPN as the 1-2 is coming to Vasquez. Low pitch swung on, and that gets by Diaz. In the left field, Vasquez with a single to lead off the ninth. Could that be the start to something special here in the ninth inning for Boston? Yeah, JA, that I'm sure it was one hell of a series. That was the year I was born, so I was a few months old. Not to make you feel old or anything, but I'm just telling the facts. So I certainly don't remember that. But yeah, I'm sure it was epic as Christian Arroyo is up at bat. That was the only series in the history of MLB postseason a team came back from a 3-0 deficit, right? I believe so. As Christian Arroyo at the plate, Vasquez has to run back to first as Fireisen threw over to Choi. Now the first pitch to Arroyo. Squares up for the bunt. It's a slow roller. Fireisen gets the out at first, and that advances Vasquez to second and into scoring position. Beautifully executed bunt by Christian Arroyo. One away. Vasquez on second. That's a perfect bunt right there. No, I did not, Adam. You're not old, Jay. You're not old. It's that I'm young. I mean, I'm only 17, so hey. I'm sure a lot of people in here remember that series in 2004. All right. A quick mound visit. Tampa Bay trying to keep their season alive. What a game this has been. And it's coming down to the very end, isn't it? You watch Super Bowl 10. Oh my goodness. Wow, hey. That's impressive. That's impressive. All right. You're still not old though. You're still not old, man. Yeah, I saw that, Nate. I saw that. And it'll actually be Travis Shaw here, pinch hitting for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1 this postseason. And can Shaw be the hero? With Vasquez on second and one out, Fireisen delivers. And it's fouled back. Oh and 1 count to Travis Shaw. Second stint as a Red Sox. He was acquired back in the summer from Milwaukee, if I'm not mistaken. The 0-1 taken for strike two. Yeah, they certainly are, Adam. They certainly are. Shaw held up, thought about swinging. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. This is popped foul. Shaw stays alive and extends the at-bat. Oh, now 22-9. All right. Very good, Nate. The crowd living on every pitch. Another 0-2 from Fireisen. Upstairs, ball one. Well, this is what playoff baseball is all about, folks. And as Adam said, Fenway Park waiting to erupt in glory. And now time called for. Every pitch seems to be dragging out an extra second or two. One, two from Fireisen. That's high, taken for ball two. A keen eye by Travis Shaw. On deck, meanwhile, is Kike Hernandez. He'll be up next for Boston. The 2-2 pitch. That's a bouncer to third. Diaz the throw. It's not settled by Choi. It's a single for the pinch hitter Travis Shaw. And the runners are on the corners for the Boston Red Sox. Would you believe it? A slow bouncer. Diaz had to make a tough play, and I mean, he got it there quick enough, but Choi didn't anticipate the bounce correctly, and it hit him off the chest, couldn't secure it in the glove. Shaw's safe, and the Red Sox are 90 feet away from the ALCS. Yeah, I did hear that, Adam. Yeah, I did hear that. Yep. And now a conversation taking place between the umpiring crew and Alex Cora. Alex Cora is mad about something. I'm not entirely sure what. All right, the situation settled. Runners on first and third. With one out. Oh, that's what happened. So Shaw was ready to take off for second, but time was called by the first base umpire. Therefore, we had to stay at first. All right. And a pinch runner coming in for the Red Sox. So Vasquez will leave third, and the pinch runner is Santana. So Santana comes in at third. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 1 for 4, a single last time up in the seventh inning. A chance to end it right here. Fenway Park anxiously buzzing and ready to explode at any second's notice. First pitch to Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And there's a stolen base. Travis Shaw took off for second. Or did he? Yeah, he did. Yep, that's a stolen base for Shaw. On deck, Rafael Devers. So now 2 runners in scoring position for Boston. Tampa seemed okay with letting Shaw steal there. They didn't want to risk a throw at second, because if that got away, that's the game. 0-1 to Hernandez. This is a moonshot. Hernandez with a deep drive, but it's caught in left field. And now the throw into home, not in time. And the Red Sox are walking off to the American League Championship Series. Game over. The Boston Red Sox win 3 in a row and knock Tampa Bay out of the postseason. Fenway is rocking, and Boston will be celebrating deep into the night as the Red Sox are heading to the ALCS to face either the White Sox or the Astros. Kike Hernandez with the game-winning RBI, a sacrifice fly out to left field. He hit it deep enough to drive in Santana. And Boston on back-to-back nights walk it off for a pair of victories in front of their home crowd. Wow. That was awesome. The Boston Red Sox, after being one of the league's worst teams last year, are heading to the American League Championship Series. A look back at the replay of this one. Great contact by Hernandez. I honestly thought that was heading deeper, but it was deep enough as that carried back and back to deep left field, and there was just no way Meadows could get the out at home. Santana easily scoring, and the Red Sox off to the ALCS. Pure delight from the Boston dugout as well as they ended it here in the 9th. All smiles for Boston. And indeed, Matthew, Alex Cora looking like a genius. Yep. And the Tampa Bay Rays go crashing out of the playoffs earlier than they hoped for. That is all. Well, before I sign off, here are the thoughts of Kike Hernandez, who just won the game for the Red Sox.
Not trying to do too much. All I got to do is bring that run in from third. Having Danny at third instead of Vasquez eased my mind a little bit, but thank you, fans. Thanks for yelling my name. That made my confidence go up a few levels. So thank you for that. TJ, this game tonight, it was a roller coaster. You take the lead, you blow the lead. What was it like being a part of this with this crowd and this emotion? It was great. It was awesome. The atmosphere here in Fenway ever since we got back to 100% capacity. Last few weeks, the energy has been unbelievable. Definitely helps us, bring our game a little bit up. And, nobody said it was going to be easy. And, we got off to we got that 5-run lead early, and we weren't able to tally. And, they have a heck of a ball game. Both love, they did it to us last night. They came back in the 8th again. But it was a matter of, keep grinding, don't stop till we win, and that's what we did. We're going to the American League Championship Series. At what point this season did you think this team could do this? Spring training. When I signed here, I looked at the roster, and I knew that, we had a bunch of really good players, winning players that have been here, that have done it before. I knew that we just had to hang in there until we got Sale back, and after we got Sale, I knew that we were going to become a really dangerous team, and here we are.
Kike, congratulations.
Thank you.
Joe, back to you.
All right, there you hear it from Kike Hernandez. He won the World Series with the Dodgers last year, and boy, is he making a big impact for the Red Sox this year as they're one step closer to a World Series here in 2021. Yes, thank you guys for making this stream a whole lot of fun. It's been a great time covering this series, and no, I've got to get to bed, Nate. I have to wake up at 6:20 for school, so I have to head to bed. I definitely won't be going live for the Dodgers game. Appreciate the kind words, everybody, and what a win for the Red Sox indeed. They're on to the ALCS, where they'll face either the Astros or the White Sox. And going back to your question, Adam, not sure when my next stream will be, just because I'm back to school tomorrow after the 3-day weekend. So I can't make any guarantees. Maybe if I get all my homework done tomorrow, I can go on for a little bit of Dodgers-Giants Game 4. I'm not entirely sure. So it's kind of a wait and see, but I'll definitely be on the call for the Red Sox in the ALCS, no doubt about that. I can tell you straight up, though, up front, I won't be able to do Game 1 of the ALCS because I have senior prom Friday night. So I'll be gone all night, unfortunately. But so I won't be able to do Game 1, sadly, whoever it is that the Red Sox face, because I know for certain Game 1 will be Friday night. But yeah, I'll see. I'll see how my schedule goes for the rest of this week. And that'll do it for my broadcast. I'm Samuel Reese saying, have a great night, everybody. The Red Sox walk it off again. 6-5 your final score. The Rays are done. The Red Sox advance to the ALCS. See you next time.